Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to our first We the Coasters journeys of 2025, and we are here at Holiday World, the first of two that's going to be here for this little trip they have going on here, and then another one coming in June, of course. And this is my very first time here, as well as a good bunch of my friends. So, joining along for this one, for the first time since February, we have Seth.
Can you believe we're finally here?
I know. Can't believe it. For the first time since June, we have Nick.
Holiday World!
Wow.
I butchered it!
For the first time since 2022, we have Joven.
Hello?
And for the first time ever on the channel, we have Matt. Welcome. Now, Matt, this is your home park, actually.
Yes.
And you haven't been here in a while.
Yeah, I've only been here one other time, and I think it was like 2004.
Wow. So it's a long while, over 20 years. That's crazy.
New York, I live in Indiana, so I'm closer to here.
So, I just want to say I've been looking forward to this park for a while, ever since I've done Indiana Beach, and that was when I went there in 21 and 22. So now the fact that I'm here, it feels awesome. And from what I'm seeing so far, this place looks really cool. Customer service has been great. I got myself my pass because I'm coming back here again. So the big thing about Holiday World, if you haven't noticed, this is all themed to the holidays that are going to go on by. So this is really, really cool. We're going to be checking out some stuff as we head over to the Thanksgiving section, which we'll head over to Good Gravy as first ride. But yeah. So without further ado, enjoy Say's feature presentation where me and my four friends over here are going to have one good fun time. Are you guys ready to go?
Yeah.
Woo! Let's go. Here we are entering the 4th of July section. This is where going to be a lot of the smaller rides are going to be here. So we got like a merry-go-round over here. We have Liberty Launch, which is a little drop tower or sky shooter is basically what it is. They have a cool little carnival game section called the Boston Tea Party. They have a Liberty shop over here. There used to be a train that used to be around here during the time, so they keep one of the trains around here. And they have an antique auto ride right over here, which is neat. We're not going to head any of those directions. We're going to probably keep going to where we get that Thanksgiving section, which is going to be all the way in the back of the park, which I feel like a lot of people will probably be there. So just kind of want to showcase that real quick while we're here. And hold on a second. They have blue ice cream here? Uh-oh, Kings Island, you're in trouble now. Now, one of the big things about Holiday World that they have here that's huge is that they have free drinks and free sunscreen to use. So this is very simple. I'm going to show you guys how it is here. So literally just walk in, grab a cup, fill up, and you're going. That's it.
But now we have to ask Dylan the hard-hitting question. How do you feel about the fact it's Pepsi products?
Dr. Pepper signed up with me. I don't want to give out why, though. But yeah, this is a really cool thing that Holiday World has, and I believe right now they're the only park that has done this. But this is a very nice convenience, though. This is one of the best.
Free parking. They say that the parking goes into your ticket.
Right.
Which even at that is an incredible deal.
And free sunscreen too. Even though on a day like today, it's not really going to be needed, but like for the summer, that's huge.
Correct. Yep.
So that's a huge thing that's done, and I like this feature a lot. So you can get as many drinks as you want, and you don't have to worry about paying anything there. So Holodog's Fun Town, this is basically where the kids section is, and Holodog Express is basically a train ride that takes you around and all that. So you can see there is a line for the Express that's over here, but we're not going to there. We're actually going to go straight over here to where there are stairs over here, and then we're going to make our way over to the Thanksgiving Day section. So it's going to be interesting. And what's cool is you can go up the stairs, or you can take the stroller way right over here. But I like how it's just right here, though. So super neat and convenient there. So as we make our way down over closer and closer to the Thanksgiving Day section there. So, Seth, I have to ask this question. There is a big coaster that you're looking forward to doing there.
Oh, man.
Well, technically there's two, but there's one really big specific one.
There's two, one for a specific reason, but the one is Voyage. You heard me back in February. It's going to be probably, at this point, the longest wooden coaster that I'm ever going to do.
Probably the longest you'll do is for a long while, too.
And I have been looking forward to that one so much.
Now,
and then we got the wing coaster at Thunderbird, first wing coaster for me. And it's a launch wing coaster.
Yes.
I did Kraken back in February, so I'm used to a floorless now. So now I'm ready to try a wing coaster. It's going to be my first one.
Now, I will say this, too. I have been a person who knows about Voyage, and it probably wasn't, like, up high in the list as like a bucket list, but I still can't deny it's a very impressive looking ride. But the fact that I'm actually finally here and actually seeing it in person, it's very impressive. So I cannot wait to ride this. I'm very, very excited.
That's a wooden coaster that's that high.
Yeah, right?
Gosh.
Yeah, it's like, what, 160 feet if I remember?
175,
So,
something like that?
Yeah. But we're gonna wait to do that because there is a bit of a crowd here. There's a lot of school groups, so we're probably gonna do the smart thing. We're gonna get good gravy out of the way first. Besides, I'm also looking forward to checking that out because if you guys remember IAPA 2023, I got to see the trains in person as they were unveiled and all that. So that was a really, really cool thing. And actually, you know, see it in person, even
Vekoma, right?
Yeah, Vekoma.
Yeah.
So it was a really cool aspect there. One other thing before we talk about anything else at Hollywood, they do have the water park section that's more towards this way, right over here. So as long as the weather ain't too bad, but should be okay. Speaking of Voyage, oh boy. So before we get excited for Voyage, let's head over to G. Willikers. It's good gravy. Seriously, check out the advertisement too, by the way, if you ever get a chance. Let's go. Welcome to the Thanksgiving section. And here is the Voyage. Again, we'll be doing that later, but I can't believe I'm seeing this in person. This is incredible. Now, ironic enough, as of the making of this recording, Hollywood Nights is actually coming up this weekend. So we're unfortunately going when it's before Hollywood Nights. But hey, good luck to everyone who's going to be there, though. You're going to have a blast.
Oh, yeah.
And for what the line's looking like right now, it is a little bit wonky, but I guarantee it'll die down a little bit, though. Yeah, they got 2 trains, though. That's why we're wanting to do good gravy first, because it is 1 train, and you know, let's be real, you knock out the earliest back capacity first. So, but yeah, this is cool seeing this in person. So this is a brand new section for Holiday World. This actually happened just last year, and this is being very well received right here. So as you can see, it's a Vekoma family boomerang that's out here. It's brand new. 1 train operation, and what's cool about this? Well, we get to go through Grandma's house as part of the queue, which is awesome. So this ride doesn't go too far, too fast, but like everything all around the area, it's very well presented. I love it.
Like what? It's about a minute and a half ride total.
Give or take.
It's not very long.
Yeah, and it's like 1,000 feet maybe. What's cool is you go through a cranberry sauce can that's right over here. I cannot wait to check this out in the queue. So let's go inside. Alrighty, good gravy. There's what the train looks like.
Entering the Van School residence.
Here we go. Look at the, oh. Look at this. This is awesome. Apparently the portrait was speaking because like we went away and she like stopped talking, but like she was talking earlier. Oh my god, this is awesome.
Welcome to
here it is.
But please wipe your shoes on the way in and make yourself at home. We are happy you are joining us for Thanksgiving this year.
It's like Harry Potter.
I was gonna say, it's the pictures from Harry Potter.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god.
This is awesome. I love it. The actual set? Oh my, that's
like
awesome.
a similar style piano. Specifically the piano.
That's awesome. Bunch of trophies over here, all for cooking. Looks like at least for what I'm seeing.
Rubious gravy.
Oh yeah, I was wondering what was up there. Look at the chandeliers even up here. Oh my goodness. I know the lighting's gonna be a little hard on the camera, but this is awesome. This is awesome. I love it.
Builds alright, they don't go.
No, this is awesome. I love it. This is awesome. I'm gonna go up here and showcase this real quick. This is super cool. is so cool. Oh my goodness. They didn't need to do this, but this is incredible. Great Gravy Games, 1943. A bunch of gravy dishes over here. That is so freaking cool.
All the great coasters.
Wow.
That's freaking cool. Talk about the ingredients and directions. It's over here. Oh, the grandfather left over here, so that painting also moves too. That is super cool. Oh my goodness. Here's a station, so it's basically the setup of a garage over here. You have another one of the portraits that talk over here too. It's the grandfather over here. The main thing everyone wants to know is, where's the gravy? And then when you get it, gee willikers. The cool thing about this too is that the sides over here, when the ride starts, they lower down like that. And then the ride goes from there. Super cool move by Vekoma. Very, very innovative there. And the ride starts going backwards and then goes forwards. Alright, here it comes. I don't know how well you can see in the camera. There's an actual bird on top of the pans, and the bird is feeding their young that's over here. I see the bird moving. You don't see like the nest there, but that is so crazy, but awesome. All in the Good Gravy Station. Alrighty, Good Gravy. Gee willikers, that was smooth.
That
was smooth.
Gravy.
That is probably one of the smoothest rides I've ever been on.
I just noticed, can we take a look at the creativity?
Yes.
1000% fun, 500% smiles, 100% happiness, excitement, memories, 50% fear.
Yeah.
Where? Where's the fear factor?
I don't know if you know, Stu, there's all these people that are trying to touch this here because, you know.
Yeah, it's man.
Look it. I know, I'm tall, I can't help it. Let me just say, this is great. And look, here's the photos over here. So the photos are right here, as you can see. But I'll tell you what, man, for creativity alone, A++. That is amazing. Wow, I'm very impressed. I know. But overall, very good ride. I love what they did here. And this was a perfect addition for the park. So we've gotten that out of the way. Now let's get the other fun ones that are going around here in the park, especially the Woodies and the one awesome seal coaster.
This one could be the best.
Oh yeah, Holly's in the Sky Party Pods. This is where they have their nighttime drone show. That's all around here. This will be a little entryway when the summer comes out and all that. But obviously, that's not gonna be happening today as we're here. But we are heading to Thunderbird. So, I'm very looking forward to this one. This is probably the big ride that I'm looking forward to the most out of all of them for Holiday World. It's this ride right here. I know Voyage is gonna be good. I was easily looking forward to that, but this right here though, I am ready to go. Now, Joven, we've done a wing coaster before.
We have.
X-Flight.
X-Flight.
Which is, as of right now, I think it's my favorite wing coaster. Gatekeeper was good, but I just feel like it's just kind of eh. But yeah. X-Flight is very good though.
This one has a unique aspect to it that might set it apart from the others.
Yes. So, and Seth, mentioned him before, launched wing.
Launch wing. First one.
Yeah. This is my, well, this is gonna be everyone's first launch wing.
I mean, in terms of wing coaster,
First wing in general.
Yeah, first wing in general for you. Yes. For me, I think this is gonna be my third wing coaster if I remember correctly. So, because there's now 5 because of Raptera and King's Dominion. So, I'm very excited about this though. I cannot wait. And funny enough to believe this roller coaster is over 10 years old. I think it's gonna be 15 about a couple years from now. So, yeah. And the only B&M in Indiana, which is kind of funny and weird how that is, but hey, it's here though. Can't complain. Let's head to Thunderbird. Here goes. And then it goes all the way out in the woods. But it's cool. The smoke's working at the barn, so that's very, very good. That's what I was wondering if it was going to be working today, but from what I've seen, it is. All right, let's get on and ride.
Bye guys, enjoy your ride.
Yeah.
All right, so we just finished up with our first ride on Thunderbird. So
I'm shaking.
wow.
Not from fear, but the adrenaline.
That was amazing.
That was incredible.
It was.
What?
This we got a mist ride too, which is nice.
Oh my god.
So I just want to say that was the best wing coaster. That ride was amazing and definitely the smoothest.
That was my first wing coaster. I mean, I lived in PA, so I don't really get to have like any of these experiences.
Yeah, come on, Hershey, get your act together.
Please.
Oh my goodness.
As smooth as the Vekoma that we just did.
Oh my
The
goodness.
smoothness is crazy.
Yeah. Man, what did you think? Oh my god. The launch was punchy. Very good ride. I loved it. So we did back row like
launch was punchy?
Very.
That was smooth to me.
Like a punchy smooth,
Like a force,
But
like pushing.
yeah, it was very good though. Very, very, very good. So we're gonna do the other side next. Alrighty, we have done both sides of Thunderbird. Great ride.
Yes.
Great
it was.
ride.
Fantastic.
I gotta ask this, Joven, you did the front, you and Nick.
Oh yeah.
What'd you guys think?
It was great. We got pelted by rain.
Yeah, it was raining a little bit, like a little misty,
Yep.
But I'll tell you, this launch right here is awesome.
I rode in the front with John Cena. I don't know if you guys experienced it or not, but particularly on that loop, did you feel a little bit of a shake?
I did, I know some.
I did as well.
May have been a different train, maybe, but it was a great ride though, I'm telling you. Yeah. Don't sleep on Thunderbird, that ride is amazing. So now, we've gotten that out of the way. The keyword thing, if the line hasn't been too terrible, I think we're ready for Voyage.
Yeah.
I think so. As long as the line isn't like a massacre like we've seen earlier.
I got both trains running, so.
Yeah. But it was really, really good. Anyways, I gotta say so. Sev, Nick, you ready for Voyage?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think we should just go home now.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
right.
come on.
Yeah, totally not the reason why you came here.
Yeah, we didn't come all this way to do everything.
Yeah.
Not even 2 coasters.
I rode Thunderbird. I'm
Yeah.
fine now.
Listen to these guys. Here comes Voyage. All right, we have officially done what's probably safe to say the park's best coaster here. Oh my goodness, wow. 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 I did front row with Sev. I'll give you his input in a minute. I am totally blown away by this. Oh my goodness. All right, hold on. Come here real quick. Sev,
Yes.
front row.
Unbelievable.
Wow.
Unbelievable. The best part for me was the drop because I've watched POVs, I've watched videos. Still looking at it.
Yeah, I gotta point this out. Matt's hands, he was holding on for dear life because like he hasn't really done coasters a lot since this trip. And oh my goodness, he was afraid.
But the drop is steeper than it was
Yes.
in the videos. I get up to the top and I'm like, oh my god.
For a wood coaster.
Yeah.
I whooped up.
Nick,
Yeah.
row 2.
I hate to say it, this is probably the best wooden roller coaster I ever rode on. And I live in like PA, so I got like the original Wildcat before that got torn down.
Oh,
You got
Jesus.
Lightning Racer, the Great White, and Maurice Piers. I have yet to rode on the new variation of the Great White though. I know that's they have new coasters.
That's
and stuff.
right. So they get retracked.
Yeah, they got new tracks, so I have to ride on that. But even if it did, it probably would have blown it out of the water.
I want to save the best for last. So Joven.
Very solid.
Matt. Speechless. I love it. See?
A wooden roller coaster has no right to be that smooth.
No.
It has
For
no
that
right.
for that long.
For that long.
Yeah.
Like what the hell?
20 times smoother than what I remember Legend.
Right. So if I remember correctly, this is the second longest wooden coaster actively, and I think this is like the 5th in the world, if I remember.
Something like that.
So it's a long ride, but you definitely get your money's worth. And the only other ride that's longer that's active is Beast.
90-degree banked helixes.
Yes.
Good
I didn't think a
lord.
wooden roller coaster would be able to handle 90-degree helix.
Listen, guys, I say this: do not sleep on this ride. It is that good.
I think
Why would
Believe
you
the
ever?
hype.
I think we need to relocate
Dummy.
this to the Northeast. I think that's
Yes,
a great
please,
idea.
please.
I would say send to Florida, but the last time we had a wooden coaster, it didn't veer well against the heat. So, oh boy. So we're gonna go on again in a little bit, but what a great first ride though for this. Wow, mind blowing. All right, so here we are getting ready to do Gobbler Getaway. So this is a dark ride that's over here, where you basically shoot at turkeys. That's literally what it is. You Black turkeys and all that.
Turkey jockey.
Oh my god. You had to have gone there. But yeah, very simple. You're in a dark ride, shoot, and you go from there. So the ride is going to be over here. Be a little bit of a line. Won't be hopefully too terrible. So we're going to try to kill some time before we go back on the Voyage one more time at least. Because we're already in the area. So we did a Gobbler Getaway, and let me just say, for the shooting dark rides I've ever done, even especially like from doing Indiana Beach, that one was interesting. But we're checking out the restaurant that they have over here. So this is the Plymouth Rock Cafe that's over here. So this is where they have like Thanksgiving meals, and they have other stuff that's all around here. Very unique place, and I will say that the smell is really good. Yes. So I want to ask you guys, so you guys did the ride, what'd you think?
It was pretty good.
Wish we could have seen the actual targets.
What'd you think, Seth?
It was good. It was good. Targets were kind of weird.
Yeah, it was like an old school birdwalk dark ride away.
The ones that have like the lasers, so you actually know what you're aiming at.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like the Hershey Park one.
Like I literally went like eye level to see if I was aiming at something.
Yeah, that was my problem.
What's with Indiana and the weird like shooting dark rides and all that? Seriously, I don't know what it is.
Because like the one at Den of Lost Beach, I could actually see the little things. So I knew when I hit it.
Yeah. Hopefully they'll fix that though. So I mean, never know, right? So
just put a little laser pointer on.
Yeah. Put a better laser pointer on, you know what I mean. Anyways, just want to showcase this real quick. I'm thinking this will probably eat here, so we'll see though. All right, so we just finished up with another ride on the Voyage. Matt sat out, but the four of us did the back 2 rows. I know Nick's gonna get a drink, but Seth, Joven, you guys did the very back row.
Ready for a nap.
Oh my god.
There's no let up on that thing. And it wears you out.
It is a powerful ride, though. I will agree on that one. But this is super good. So I'm going to say this. That ride was amazing. I think I like it better in the back than the front. That's my honest opinion. But it is a good ride, though. Holiday World absolutely delivered. Nick.
The back rocked my world.
Literally and figuratively.
Yes, it did. It shakes you around pretty good. It actually drains the life out of you. It's good. It's good though. It was awesome.
I want to point this out to the viewers. My friends here are not like the diehard coaster enthusiasts that are out there, but
we are the newbies.
Exactly.
We're noobs.
We can do a view, but not a lot.
Yeah. Now for people like me, oh, easily, no question about it.
You're conditioned.
Yeah. Oh, very conditioned. Well, I'm telling you guys, do not sleep on the back row. Do not sleep on it. It is such a good ride. So now we've gotten a couple rides on Voyage. We still have 2 other wooden coasters left.
Yep.
Raven and Legend. As well as some other rides that we're going to probably do as well. So obviously we got our drinks because they're free. May as well take full advantage of that.
Yeah, after that,
So let's head over to our next attraction. The Legend. So this is the 2nd oldest coaster in the park. Another CCI that's here. So this is technically not the oldest CCI that I've done, but been around here for a bit. Beware, the Headless Horseman may steal your glasses. So, obviously we're very, very excited to do this. And from what we can see, not really much of a line. What's cool too is there's a log flume right over here too, but it's a little too cold for the log flume right now. So, I feel very excited to do this. We'll see how it goes. Check. But let's get on the ride. All right, we survived the Headless Horseman, the Legend. We did middle. So, wow, I'm surprised.
Yeah.
In a good way, in a good way. In a good way. Yeah.
Incredible, little rougher. There was one particular area before like the 2nd tunnel we hit that it jolted down.
Yeah,
that
got some bite.
By surprise, but I mean for 25 years old, it's great shape.
Very. Matt.
For being the coaster that scared me off of roller coasters for a long time, that was much smoother than it was back then.
It's one of the few coasters he's gotten off of with a smile on his face.
And actually raised my hand.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah, me and Jover were sitting next to each other on like I think it was row 7, I think it was, but yeah, when we had the unbanked helix going around twice, I mean we were pinned to the left.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Yeah, we were
Never been
just
so happy
pinpoint
for a
left.
left-hand turn.
It was good though. It was very good though.
Like it was never ending. I'm just like, how many times
Yeah.
am I gonna run in the dill and do this?
Yeah, see, like
leaning the other way just to not run into Nick so much.
Cornball had like one. This thing had like an extra helix. I'm like, goodness gracious. So I'm telling you, Legend's really good. Don't sleep on the ride. It's very good. So we've gotten 2 of the 3 wooden coasters done.
I love that too. That's so cool.
Time to do the last one, the oldest one. Raven. All right, let's do it. Slimer? So, not too far away from the Raven. They did have a high dive show, but it looks like they have turned into like a stunt show of some sort. But unfortunately, it's gonna be going on a little later on, 1:30, 3:30, and 5:30, but yeah, we probably won't be doing that. In the meantime, we have the Raven, which turned 30 years old. So, kind of cool. I love this little aesthetic with the gate and the signage and all that. Very cool. So, again, this is the oldest coaster in the park. We're redoing it. Super excited. This is how basically Holiday World start off. Guys, ready for Raven?
Yes.
Yeah. This. You're not a bird. Wow. All right, let's do it. Alrighty, coaster completion. We have hit the Raven and everything is all set and done. So we did the front rows and very good, very good. I liked it a lot. Good laterals as well. Something about those CCIs and those laterals you get on those rides are really, really good. I like that a lot. I feel like they're all good, but I feel like this was probably a little bit on the weaker side, but still a good ride though. So, I'm gonna wait till there's Nick. You rode me there. How was it?
It was great.
Yeah. One little random jolt and all that, but it was still a lot of good airtime though. Good airtime. Joven, row 2. Yeah. You guys did row 4. What did you guys think?
It's good. It's my least favorite of the 3 woodens we've done.
I have to agree, unfortunately.
The jolt I felt in my lower
Yeah.
back. But other than that, I mean, then again, it's the oldest of the
It's
3.
30 years old. Ironic enough, it's an Ace roller coaster landmark that's over here. But there's like one random jolt that's there. But other than that, like, I mean, it's still relatively smooth and had some good airtime and pops and all that, but just a little random jolt. But it wasn't like gonna destroy you or anything. Just, you feel it. You feel it though.
Well,
So
They beg to differ.
Yeah, exactly.
I might or might not have mentioned it, but kind of what scared me off roller coasters from Legend several years ago was that jankiness, that quick throw back forth.
Yeah, because those jolts, they can ruin a rider's perspective easily. So, but hey, we got all the coasters done, so I can't be upset about that. So, what now?
I don't know. That's a good question.
There are a couple of flat rides that we were looking at. Specifically that one that, I don't remember what it's called, but the one that's like when you're in a washing machine.
I think it was the Roundup or whatever. I think Liberty Wheel, I think it was, but yeah.
Tilt-up thingy.
So let's go ahead and do that right now then. Okay, we did probably one of the most insane flat rides. We did Revolution. So, that was a ride.
If you have back trouble, that'll sort you right out.
Yeah,
It
right?
felt like a massage.
We're getting a chiropractor.
I'm not kidding, it felt good.
You had a fun time,
Making me reach the sort of my
didn't you?
Oh, trust me. I do.
feel slightly drunk.
I'll go again.
And I haven't even had a single beer.
How do you know what being drunk is like? You don't know.
I mean,
Definitely
I've had
dizzy.
beers before. Just
How you
not-
doing, pal?
We rode the Dente.
Revolution was fun. No, this ride's great though. I love it. This is great. A very cool throwback ride. Get a ride on it if you ever get a chance though. This ride's awesome. All right, so me and Matt ate at the Alamo. So we, you had a quesadilla and I had a burrito. How was your quesadilla?
It was alright.
Do something. Won't blow you away.
They should think they settled the stomach after.
Yeah, the stomach's getting a little rumbly, and I was just getting a little bit of a quick bite. So price was kind of, but you know what? There's something to eat. It was all right. But I can't wait to actually check out that Thanksgiving dinner place. That's gonna be something I'm really looking forward to checking out. All right, so we've done that. I think it's time to go back to Thunderbirds. Let's do it. Hey, Seth. Oh my God, Mayflower? All right, so we just did good gravy. So we all did the first 2 rows and Seth did the front. So on the next train. So I think it's safe to say the front row is better. Yeah, especially on the spike here. I'll stand by and say that is the smoothest roller coaster I've been on.
It's so smooth.
It's unbelievable. I've been on some smooth coasters throughout my time,
You
but
fall asleep on that.
You could.
you really could.
Absolutely.
Not only is a penalty or that, but you know, it's kind of like, it's fine. Really is. I have to say though, that spike though, not bad for a family boom rake. All right, so now we've gotten that out of the way, on to the next thing we're doing. Alrighty, so we did one more ride on Voyage. So me and Matt got to do the middle, and Joven did the middle on another train, and then Seth and Nick did the front. Yep. First things first, Matt, what'd you think?
I mean, it was good. Just like I say, my guy stapled me a little bit, so I was kind of feeling that.
That sucks. Joven? Seth and Nick. I know you said you liked the front.
Yep.
Nick?
I'm exhausted though.
Yeah, same.
I was surprised that when Matt said he got stapled, I'm like, oh no, and I put it down to a certain point. I said, this guy better not staple me, better not move this. He didn't, so fortunately.
Yeah, dear ride ops, we like you guys, but stop stapling everyone.
So it
was good though.
Like the staple was bad, but it was also the belt
buckle.
Yeah.
kind of jammed right into.
Yeah,
it was a certain region there. But yeah, other than that, I just want to say real quick, Holiday World, very good park.
Yes.
Very satisfied and no complaints. The lineup here is great for what's delivered, and I'll just tell you this alone, Voyage is worth the price of admission alone. That thing is amazing.
Voyage and Thunderbird.
Oh yeah. Those
Very.
two, obviously the heaviest hitters in the park are just those two coasters.
Oh yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, I wouldn't say that you would necessarily have to come here too. You can get everything coaster-wise
in one day.
Flat rides done in one day. You wouldn't have to do multiple.
But 2 days if you're wanting to do the water park, which is right over here. But overall, this place is fantastic and cannot even complain about it. So, but that's literally going to be our visit right now for day one of Holiday World. It was a lot of fun. Day two, we're going to be checking out the water park and all that. But again, great park overall. Big shout out to all the people working today. You guys did a phenomenal job and all that. Excellent work. This is one of the cool things. Technically, if you are entering the park and you're on the left side, or if you're leaving, it's on the right. But they showcase Santa Claus Land and Holiday World all right here. So on August 3rd, 2021, they gave it a 75th anniversary plaque that's over here. And they have the Cook family that's all right here, as well as RJ Jim Yelling, which is actually really cool how they have this all set up here. That's super cool though. And a nice little photo op with Santa right over here. Alrighty, that is our trip here at Holiday World for day one. A lot of fun. Thank you. A lot of fun around here. It was great. Had a blast. Again, shout out to the staff. Those guys were amazing. Super, super cool. So, Joven, what was your favorite thing here overall?
The coasters, obviously. Definitely Thunderbird was my favorite.
All right. Not a bad pick, though.
Yeah.
Seth.
Yes, sir.
What was the best thing you did over here?
Voyage was obviously the big one. Thunderbird was a pleasant surprise. Never had done a wing coaster before. This was a launch coaster. I'm sold on wing coasters now.
Ready to do some inverts now, huh?
I'll do wing coasters now. This one was amazing.
Nick.
Again, it's basically the same thing as like pretty much everybody else here. It's probably obviously the coasters, but Voyage and Thunderbird are obviously the best two, by far.
Of course. As Raven goes by in the background. And the man of the hour, Matt. Welcome back to the park that you called home.
This place a second chance.
Yes. A lot better.
Yeah.
What was the best thing you did here?
Honestly, I couldn't tell you. I enjoyed all of it. I was just glad to...
The all-around answer. That's the safe pick there. Good work.
Especially, like I say, now enjoying Legend this time around after not enjoying it at all the first time.
Which is great, see? And that's a really good work.
I'm trying to think. They've got 3 wooden coasters. You know, obviously, they're all good, but I'm kind of wondering what this park could use for an extra coaster.
That is true.
They've got the family coaster covered.
They've got the wooden covers covered and the seal
ones, and then the B&M wing coaster is perfect for thrills. I'm trying to think, like, I don't know, with 3 wooden coasters though, I think, you know, it could get a little monotonous.
Maybe.
They're all different, but you know, if somebody wants something entirely different, I wonder like what kind of a...
Yeah, I don't know what they really could do that's like not crazy on the money, but also like what they really could need. It's tough. But I mean, I'm not going to complain though. Everything's
I
great.
feel like there's something that is maybe missing a little bit to make it complete, like a Hershey Park.
True. I'm going to be real. I think Voyage was the best thing I did, and I was very impressed with the lineup and everything overall. If I have to give one shout out to one ride that totally blew me away, it'd be Legend. Legend absolutely blew me away. I was very impressed by that. That was good, and I hope I get on at least one more time before I'm done with Holiday World. You know that.
We'll make sure of it.
Probably not. But hey, thank you guys for coming on over. I appreciate it. And hey, we're here for the water park coming up tomorrow, so be great. Hello everyone, this is Dylan from We The Coasters. We're checking back into Holiday World Day 2. The gang's back again. Hello. We're gonna be checking out the water park today. So we'll kind of show around like before we get into the water park, and then kind of just go from there, because I know we'll be inside and doing all the stuff from there, but probably won't be much on the actual video itself. But hey, we'll show you guys around. So you guys ready to check out the water park?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yeah.
I thought about saying it.
So the water park's gonna open up at 11. It's about 10:30 right now, so we're gonna make our way over there right now. We'll kind of just go from there. So without further ado, enjoy today's feature presentation back again at Holiday World. All right, so new territory for us. Welcome to Splashin' Safari. So this is the water park that is connected with the theme park and is included with your purchase. So this is gonna be some brand new territory here, and you can see they have some stuff over here, like some animals over here, as you can see. All around the side. We have a first aid that's over here. Dippin' Dots, Ices. And we check out a lot of the water park that's here. Now, the one thing that makes this water park very unique is that they have mainly raft rides here. There is no body slides. So it is very, very, very unique. And what'll be cool is we'll actually get to see some really good views of Legend. That's right over here, which literally is connected with the water park, which is funny enough. And some other stuff going on by. They do have lockers over here, as you can see. They have like 22 stations, which that's impressive. Safari Outpost, which is basically your water park type of stuff where you buy merchandise and swimwear and other stuff like that. Yeah, so it's gonna be neat. As far as like what I'm looking forward to doing, I'm not entirely too certain. I'm just there to kind of get the experience in, and we'll kind of show you around a little later on as we do the water park and all that. So that'll be really, really cool. So first things first, lockers. That's where you guys are gonna come on in, and we'll probably see you a little later on and all that. All right, so we actually finished up at the water park, and probably about 2:30ish, give or take. But what do you guys think of the water park?
Radical.
Yeah.
Really good.
Tell you what, a lot of good things about the water park. Please do not sleep on it. It is very good. However, just warn though, there is no body slides here. It's all like raft rides and a mat slide. So it's crazy, but it's very good though. Also, it's cool as you get views of Legend from here, which is super cool, and the log flume. But yeah, I'm telling you straight up, this water park is very good. Very, very good. So we had a really good time though. We definitely had good relaxation despite a little bit of cooler temperatures. Oh yeah, and one other thing, it's not heated. That's the only downside, is not heated water. So yeah, unfortunately. But yeah, we had a really good time here at the water park, but now we're gonna go back to the dry land and finish up the rest from there. So it was great. Let's have some fun. All right, so we are back in the dry park, and here we are back in the Thanksgiving section. We're gonna be waiting to do Voyage, even though the line for it doesn't look too bad at all. Well, that's honestly good to see so far. But we're gonna go to a really good place here to get something to eat for lunch. And this is one of their famous ones that they have over in the Thanksgiving section. Let's go over to that right now. Plymouth Rock Cafe. So this is a very well-known spot over here that serves Thanksgiving meal type of stuff that's over here. And we're gonna be going in here and actually having some of the food. I know we checked out the inside yesterday, and now we're actually going inside it and actually having the food. So this is really good. Also, they have stuff going on at the Cranberry Jam stage. A little dance stuff going on. Let's go in here and have something to eat. So just want to show the inside real quick, but we finished up over at Plymouth Rock Cafe. And I just want to say food was not too bad. It was not bad at all. Matt, you had a big giant turkey leg there. Massive. Yeah. No, it was crazy. Seth, you had pulled pork.
I did have pulled pork.
Yeah.
I guess the only gripe I would have, maybe a little bit more seasoning on the pulled pork, but I got barbecue sauce on top of it, which helps.
Yeah, so good though. Nick, you got food too?
Yeah, lots of it.
Giant turkey leg and a couple other things away, but
I didn't even eat the other things. I had a turkey leg, and that's how big it was.
I know, the things are massive. Like, I mean, if you end up going there and see how they are, like, they're the ones that you find over at Epcot or any other place. Like, they're giant. And then Jim didn't have anything, but we'll figure out what we'll do for the rest of the day, though. But it's about 4:30. Park closes at 8, so let's get going. Actually, before I forget, so I had turkey as well, and it was a shred turkey, and that was actually really good, though. So the food was definitely good. The best, though, I mean, for what we had so far, I guess. But it was good, though. And we see, though, we're right next to Voyage, which is really convenient. That's the best part about this place. You get to see Voyage from here and see the station right over there. So that's cool. All right, we finish up with our first ride of today on Voyage. So we did the rows, like second to last row and third to last row. Everyone but Matt joined us. So what'd you guys think there?
Very
Excellent.
Good. Very good.
Yeah.
Oh man, never gets old. That's such a beast of a ride, pun intended, but holy moly. Especially when you get to like the part where you're able to see the ride, this whole little section here, wicked. Super wicked, super fun ride. I'm telling you though, this ride is awesome. I'm so happy I've got to do this, man. I am not disappointed at all.
Look at the banking in it.
Yeah. I was about to say, Matt pointed this out. Look at the banking on this. I'm gonna try to get it here through the. Here it goes. You see it come right here. Beautiful. No complaints at all. Frightful Falls. So this is the log flume that's a part of Holiday World and is literally next to the legend that's right over here. There is literally no line for the log flume, so we're gonna get on with little to no issues. So let's hop on. So I want to show this real quick. We went over to Utterly Blue Ice Cream, and basically I got a blue raspberry wild cherry twist. I already took a few bites out of it, but let me tell you, wow, that is good. I never had wild cherry as an ice cream before till today, but that is fantastic. And Matt had the same thing, but he has it in a cake cone, I think it was? Yeah, cake cone. So definitely check this out. It's a little hut right over here in the 4th of July section, not too far away from the Liberty launch place and the merry-go-round that's right over here.
Never cater it if you're going to have a gender revealing party, unless you're going to have twins, a boy and a girl, or else you're in trouble.
Yeah, right. So
At that point, we just get whichever one.
Can you get just regular?
Yeah.
yeah, you can get just regular. Oh,
There you
yeah.
go. There's the idea.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Because it's blue raspberry
But yeah,
or
wild cherry.
wild cherry or
Yeah, so check it out when you can. Alrighty, that is gonna be it here from Holiday World. I know for day 2 we've spent a little bit of time because we were more focused on the water park. But hey, it was really cool overall, and I gotta say this park was fantastic.
Look
And
at the
Splash
cake I
Park,
got. Bye.
yeah, right. Imagine if it was your cake there. Yeah, imagine if it was your cake. But yeah, this is the cookies and milk cake. I'll try that when we get back to the B&B. So real quick, what you guys think of Holiday World? Approval?
Met
Approval?
and exceeded
Glad I got a chance to come back.
Yes.
Yes.
Agreed.
I know.
Yes.
This I'm gonna call this the Hershey Park of the Midwest, because
Honestly, it is.
it's got something for everybody. You're not starved for choices. The water park today, first time I've been to a water park in a long time. Amazing. I can't find any fault with it. It's really, really good. Glad we took the leg out of our trip to come to this one.
Absolutely. I mean, you guys in general, you guys had a big trip. You went to Indiana Beach prior, and then Indy, and then here we are at the finale. So that was
Really
cool.
good finale.
In a way, Matt, welcome back here, by the way.
Glad I gave this place a second chance.
Yeah. More to visit in the future, huh?
Oh yeah.
Easy. And I know you had a good time. Not too far away for you as well.
About 6.5 hours.
Maybe, give or take. So
Yeah.
compared to these two, they were all the way from the east, and they had to travel here. So I mean, that's just how it'd be there.
If I ever come back, it'll be like a different time of the year when air prices are low, and I'll fly over, because the drive is grueling, but it's worth coming back too.
Absolutely. Never say never, right, guys?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, this park was fun. I will say that. This park was
Never know when we'll be
super
back
fun.
in town.
I mean, unfortunately for us in the East Coast, it's going to be hard for us to even come back here again.
Right.
So who knows what's in store if we ever will come back again. But I mean, the experience here, top notch.
Absolutely.
One of those parks where we had it as a leg of the trip, but if I were to come back specifically for the park, it's good enough that I would do that. True. It's good enough where I would do something.
I'm gonna say this real quick. This place is absolutely incredible, and I recommend people checking out this place that you see behind me here. I mean, it may not look like it's a whole lot on paper, but I'm telling you, it's worth it for the price of admission alone. And I mean, I'm telling you, if you're a person who just wants to ride coasters and wants to ride Voyage, Legend, Raven, Good Gravy, and Thunderbird, I mean, you'll still get your money's worth regardless. So it's very good, especially on Voyage. That thing was a monster, and you know, that's how it is. Now, keep in mind here on WeTheCoasters, we will be back here in about another week and a half, and this time it'll be just me and Linda. I'll be over here, so these four, they won't be here, unfortunately, but still got a good time, though, and that's nothing to complain about. So, on behalf of WeTheCoasters, for WeTheCoasters Journeys, with Raven going off in the background there, thank you guys for watching. If you like it, be sure to give it a like, subscribe if you're brand new to the channel, and hit that bell notification for any future uploads. Follow us on all of our socials, our Facebook, our Twitter, our Instagram, and our threads. Once again, for these gentlemen here, Nick, Seth, Matt, and Joven, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys later until the next video. Goodbye, everybody, from Holiday World. And there's definitely more than corn in Indiana Beach and here as well. See you guys later.